नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड़ उत्कल गंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उज्जल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगल दायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे।
It is a matter of honor and pride for the people of Meghalaya to host the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar, this afternoon on his maiden visit to the state. May I request our Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Comrade K. Sangma, to kindly felicitate the Chief Guest, the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar, with a presentation of specially curated and handcrafted gift items representing the three major tribes of the state of Meghalaya, the Khasi, the Jaintias and the Garo tribes. The tokens being presented comprise of specially designed rindia, a traditional jacket, clay pottery from the Larnai village, a painting and miniature traditional items from some very gifted local artisans.
Someone has shared my site with you.
I also request the Honourable Chief Minister, sir, to please extend this gesture of welcome to the Honourable Governor of Meghalaya, Shri C.H. Vijay Shankar, with a hamper of similar tokens of handcrafted items. I would also like to request the respected Chief Secretary to the Government of Meghalaya, Shri D.P. Wala, to extend a formal welcome to the Honourable Chief Minister, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, and the Honourable Minister Health and Family Welfare, etc., Dr. M. Ampareen Lingdo, with our traditional Rindia. Sir. I would like to mention here that the other partners and participants from the other districts of the state are also joining us this afternoon on a virtual note. We shall now commence this significant event by inviting the respected Chief Secretary, Government of Meghalaya, Shri D.P. Wala, to formally deliver the welcome address.
Good afternoon to all of you. Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep, Dhankhar ji. Honorable Governor of Meghalaya, Shri C.H. Vijay Shankar ji. Honorable Chief Minister, Shri Conrad K. Sangma ji. Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Health and Family Welfare and IPR, Dr. Ampareen Lingdo. Distinguished guests, my colleagues, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a great honor and privilege for me to extend a warm welcome to all of you on this special occasion. Today marks an important milestone in the developmental journey of our state as we gather here for the laying of the foundation stone of the Meghalaya Skills and Innovation Hub. The objective of the hub is to promote innovation, skill development, entrepreneur support, along with collaboration and partnership. The to-be-built hub on a 6.45 acres plot of land and over 1,25,000 square feet built-up area, this hub will be located in New Shillong. We are truly delighted to have the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, with us today. Sir, your presence has increased the significance of this event, and we are deeply honored to have you in our midst. On behalf of the Government of Meghalaya, I extend my warmest welcome to you, sir. I would also like to personally acknowledge and thank the Honorable Governor of Meghalaya, Shri C.H. Vijay Shankar ji, for his unwavering support and leadership. We are fortunate, sir, to have you with us today. Sir, I consider it a blessing that you are present here for all the participants who are present. Meghalaya, with its vibrant youth population, holds immense potential for growth, innovation, and entrepreneurship. Our government, under the leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister Shri Conrad K. Sangma, has been committed to empowering the youth through various initiatives such as Skills Meghalaya, Prime Meghalaya, and today's landmark project, the Meghalaya Skills and Innovation Hub. Sir, we welcome you and we thank you for the leadership, and we are grateful for your presence here this afternoon. This hub will serve as a center for skilling, innovation, and entrepreneurship, enabling our youth to become job creators rather than job seekers. It will promote a culture of innovation, collaboration, and sustainability, aligning with the state's vision for socio-economic development. It is also one of the way forward as we endeavor to create a $10 billion economy as we move forward. A special welcome to our Honorable Minister of Agriculture, Health and Family Welfare, IPR, Dr. Ampreen Lingdo, whose dedication and efforts have played a vital role in advancing our state's agenda in the socio-economic sector. We are also proud that our Honorable Vice President will also launch the Chief Minister's Business Catalyst Program, an initiative that will provide vital support to our entrepreneurs and innovators, further boosting Meghalaya's entrepreneur ecosystem. This is in partnership with Indian Institute of Management Shillong, a premier institution in the country today. We also look forward to the signing of the MOU with UNDP today, which will mark a new chapter in our collaboration. UNDP's support will be crucial in formulating and implementing developmental vision plans. The signing of the MOU between the Government of Meghalaya and UNDP today strengthens our global partnership and open new doors for collaboration. Additionally, I extend a warm welcome to all the members of the Cabinet who are present here this afternoon, the Director of IIM Shillong, senior officials from the central government as well as the state government, and also from UNDP, our training partners, training participants who are here and across the state who have joined us physically as well as online. I welcome the members of the press, both from the print and electronic media. Your participation is crucial in making this event a success. I am confident that the initiatives we see today will propel Meghalaya towards greater prosperity and inclusivity. Once again, I extend my heartfelt welcome to all of you, and I look forward to the successful fruition of the initiatives we are launching today. Thank you. Kublai Mitela Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for the kind words of welcome and setting the tone for this afternoon. I now invite the Honorable Minister for Health and Family Welfare, Law, etc., Dr. M. Ampreen Lingdo, to also share a few words this afternoon.
Very good afternoon to one and all. Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar, Honorable Vice President of India, Shri C.H. Vijaya Shankar, Honorable Governor of Meghalaya, Honorable Chief Minister of the State of Meghalaya, Mr. Conrad K. Sangma, our colleagues from the Cabinet, Mr. A.L. Hegg and Mr. Rakam Sangma, Chief Secretary to the Government of Meghalaya, Shri D.P. Walang, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is an immense honor to stand before you today as we mark a significant milestone in Meghalaya's journey towards empowerment, growth and transformation through skill and innovation. Meghalaya, with its vibrant and dynamic youth population, has long recognized the potential of its younger generation. As a state where the youth population exceeds the national average, we have made concerted efforts to create opportunities that align with their aspirations. Through programs such as Skill Meghalaya, we aim to train over 1 lakh youth in the next 4 years, ensuring that they are well equipped to seize opportunities both locally and internationally. In the last 6 months alone, we have trained over 10,000 individuals across diverse sectors, reflecting on our commitment to human capital development. We have also transcended national borders, providing high-paying job opportunities abroad. For example, Through our overseas nursing job fair, we have placed 27 nurses in Japan, and 14 more will soon embark on their journey to Singapore. To further alleviate our skilling and entrepreneurship efforts, the establishment of the Meghalaya Skill and Innovation Hub in New Shillong will play a pivotal role. This state-of-the-art facility will not only provide world-class skill development programs, but will also serve as an incubator for innovation and entrepreneurship. Through collaboration with academia, industry, and startups, the MSIH will foster a culture of creativity, equipping our young citizens with the tools they need to tackle real-world challenges and lead us into the future. In line with our vision for a sustainable future, the hub's infrastructure will incorporate green technologies, ensuring that our progress remains environmentally conscious. The hub will also support advanced sectors such as healthcare, agriculture, IT, and tourism, further strengthening Meghalaya's position as a leader in skill development. As the Health and Family Welfare Minister, I would like to highlight our focus on healthcare. Our state recognizes that healthcare is a crucial sector in global demand, and we have made significant strides in building capacity within this domain. The MSSDS's skilling initiatives in healthcare, particularly the placement of nurses in high-demand international markets, showcase our ability to meet global healthcare needs. We are also working on bolstering healthcare infrastructure and training in the state. The MSIH will offer specialized training programs in healthcare, ensuring that our professionals are at the cutting edge of medical knowledge and skill. This not only enhances employability, but also strengthens our local healthcare systems by nurturing homegrown talent. Our vision is one of holistic development, where every young person in Meghalaya is empowered, skilled, and ready to contribute meaningfully to the economy. The Meghalaya Skills and Innovation Hub, alongside our training programs, will transform our state into a hub of innovation and entrepreneurship. Today's event marks the beginning of an exciting chapter for Meghalaya, one that promises sustainable growth, social inclusion, and economic prosperity. Together, we will ensure that Meghalaya's youth are not just job seekers, but as said before, they will be job creators, building a brighter, a stronger, and a more resilient future. Thank you. Kublai, Mithila, Jai Hind.
Thank you, ma'am, for lending valuable additions to the order of this program. It is an honor to invite the Honorable Chief Minister Meghalaya, Shri Conrad K. Sangma, as the host of this momentous event, to kindly share your insights on today's proceedings.
Our respected Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, our respected Honorable Governor of Meghalaya, Shri C.H. Vijay Shankar ji, my colleagues in the Cabinet, our Chief Secretary and other officials, ladies and gentlemen. I take this opportunity to extend a very, very warm welcome to the Honorable Vice President of India on his maiden visit to Shillong and to our beautiful state of Meghalaya. So we thank you for taking your time out. I know that being Vice President, you have many, many other responsibilities, and yet you have decided to spend one full day and even halt in Shillong for one night so that you're able to spend ample time with the people and be able to really see what are the different activities and things that are happening in the state of Meghalaya. So today's program is a very, very specific program, and it is really targeted towards the youth of our state. As you can see, even in the audience, majority of the people who are here are the youth. You were mentioning, sir, earlier on a light note that I look quite young and I'm quite a young Chief Minister, is that you were mentioning earlier to some of the crowd outside. But sir, you'll be quite surprised to know that I fall in the 15% of the population, which is 45 and above. 85% of Meghalaya's population is below the age of 45. And that's really what our strength is. And if you look at that, sir, it is the youth which is one of our greatest strengths and our greatest assets. And that is why, sir, in the past many years, we have been bringing out programs, policies that are very, very focused on the youth. And our idea is very simple, sir. We want to nurture them, we want to ensure that they are ready, and we want to ensure that they are able to contribute in a maximum way to the overall productivity and growth of our state and of our nation. And therefore it is our responsibility as a government and as political leaders and as officials to guide our youth, give them the opportunity so that they can contribute in the productive manner. And hence, so we are really focused on what we're calling the entrepreneurship ecosystem, sir. And that's really at the core of what we are trying to do. So we realized almost close to 80,000 youths today enter the workforce every year in Meghalaya. 80,000, sir. And therefore, this 80,000 workforce is massive. Now, how do we channelize this 80,000 youths so that they can contribute in a productive manner towards the growth of our nation, sir? And that is why, if you look at, sir, a small example, this slide that shows the e-championship program, sir. This is called, this is a business plan competition which we started. And as you can see, sir, in the first year, we had 700 people who participated. But as the years have gone, today we have almost 2,500 people who have participated. And this year we have started the new championship or the business plan competition. We expect maybe over 3,500 people to participate. So similarly, sir, in entrepreneurship, we are providing not just a business plan competition, but we select the best business plans and we handhold them, we support them, give financial support, give subsidy, office space. And sir, some of the programs you saw outside, like the program which the young boys and girls were showing you, where the plastic that we collected from the rivers and lakes, those plastics are today being converted into building materials, tiles and other kind of materials which can be then used in day-to-day work, sir. So again, another example of how we are working with different entrepreneurs. Next. Yes, sir. So there's examples again of rural entrepreneurship, sir. Yeah, I can leave it there. So this is an example of the women's entrepreneurship and rural entrepreneurship. So what we've realized, if you can look at the women's group, sir, this is the number of self-help groups that has grown from 2018 when we took over the government, sir, 6-7 years back. And today from 10,000 groups, today we are at 49,000 groups of self-help groups. And all of them are today doing economic activities which are productive in nature. And again, this is again focusing on women entrepreneurship. Just go back one slide. Yeah. So this is the rural entrepreneurship, which again is a very important key aspect for us because we realize that there's huge opportunity, not just in Shillong or the towns or the urban areas, but in rural areas, especially when it comes to food processing. we realize there's huge opportunities. So this is just one picture of one of the food processing units that has come up. And we are taking products from the farmers out there, and we're making local ice cream, local juice, local chips in this particular location. And if you can see the solar panels, sir, this is a processing plant that runs totally on solar energy. So there are about close to 10 such plants now we've put up in the last 5 years. We intend to put up at least 100 of these in the coming 3 to 4 years, sir. And one plant like this supports almost close to 6,000 farmers, sir. There are some of them which support even 10,000 farmers. So that's the kind of ecosystem which we are trying to develop. Next. So this is again a next step towards what we call CM Elevate, sir. Again, a very, very ambitious program, a program which we are focusing towards, again, pushing entrepreneurship to the next level, sir. Here, the subsidy level, as you can see, is from 35% all the way to even 75%. Youngsters who want to open up fitness centers, who want to open up cinema halls, who want to open up different kind of music studios, or even want to go into, getting your own football club. We are supporting these kind of different activities through this program called CM Elevate. And small programs like these, sir. So these warehouses are built through CM Elevate. These vehicles are being given through CM Elevate because we realize that farmers have the produce, but they can't take it to the market. So by the time they look for a vehicle, either it's too expensive or they don't have the accessibility. So we've been distributing hundreds of these vehicles at almost 45 to 50% subsidy. Next. So like that, say even for tourism, we're doing the same. No, go back. Yeah. So tourism, we're doing the same, giving these vehicles at 45% subsidy. Homestays, so this is a real homestay in our state. On the right side, you can see the small picture. And we are giving, again, huge subsidy for people. And we have, I think, one of the most aggressive plans for homestays. And right now, 700 of them are being constructed. We are targeting 3,000 of this because tourism sector is a key sector for us. And we are really stressing on that aspect, sir. And I guess, again, so we're planning to put up wellness centers. Next. Yes, sir. So again, skilling, our minister had also shared with you some numbers, but this is again a very important part of the youth-centric policy that I was mentioning. So while entrepreneurship is important, the entrepreneurship has to be supported by capable manpower. And sometimes the entrepreneurs do not have the kind of skilled manpower that they need. And hence, we're really focusing on that. And that's where today we're laying the foundation stone for the Skills and Innovation Hub. Next. Again, so this is an example. So this is a very interesting thing which I was mentioning to you while we were coming in the flight today. So that we are really working on overseas placement. So this is an area which we see as a huge opportunity for us, sir. We just tested the market last year. We just trained a few nurses from our state in Japanese. They learned it in 6 months' time. And today, these two nurses are working in Kobe, in Japan. And this is a real picture of me there in Kobe, sir. And that was the day we started the program. And the picture on top is the day when I saw them and I dropped them off in Japan, in Kobe. And we are expecting, sir, that at least in the next 2 to 3 years, we hope to touch even about close to 1,500 to 2,000 nurses if we can get the training capacity going up. And so that's not just placement that we're talking about, not in terms of jobs, but also in terms of the foreign exchange that comes into the state once we're able to place. And this is just one sector, which is nursing, but so you can imagine the sectors like chef, like cooking, for construction workers, they require. There is so much requirement at the international level today. It's just a question of connecting the two dots and to be able to come together, sir. And that's really what we're providing. We're connecting the human resource, we're providing them the platform, and we're showing them the way on how to get there, and we're supporting them financially for the training, sir. So when they train, some fund is required. That is paid by the government, sir. The third thing, sir, which we're doing today, this is the hub's innovation hub. But the third thing which we're doing, sir, is again we are tying up with our institutes that are present in our state, sir. So we are very lucky. Government of India has given many good institutes to our state, whether it's IIN, whether it's NEHU, whether it's NIFT, whether it's migrants. But the utility of these institutes is limited to the students studying there. So hence, we are desiring that this particular institutes which are there should also play a role in overall development of the state. And that can only happen when we start partnering with them. And hence, one of the steps we're doing today is partnering with IIM Shillong. It's one of the premier institutes in the country today, a business plan competition specifically focused on green energy and different kind of all green technology that is there in the world today. And we are hopeful that through this particular initiative, we actually may become one of the premier business plan competitions in the country for green technology. So that's what our target is, sir. But in the larger goal, our target, sir, is to see how these premier, we have about close to 20 premier institutes in our state. But as I said, the partnership is limited between the students and the faculty. But we want to now open up the ecosystem more, allow these institutes now to contribute towards the development of the state by partnering with the state and partnering with the people, and not just the students who are studying there, sir. So this is really what the thought process is, which will be moving forward. And next. Yes, sir. So these are the things, sir. I have a lot to say, but I think, sir, we'll be having a second session where we'll be discussing a bit more. But so today's program is limited to these ideas. But as I said, this focus, which of course, when I was with you in Delhi, you had mentioned, sir, that you want youth-centric programs, farmer-centric programs. We had limited time, so we could not organize our farmers program. I'm sure, sir, we have to leave something for next visit also. So therefore, sir, in this visit, we have focused on the youth, which, as I said, sir, is our greatest strength. And I have a lot of hope and faith on our youth. And that's the reason, sir, we are going all out to ensure that we provide them the right platform and the right opportunities so they are able to excel in their life, sir. So with these few words, sir, and with these few comments, I once again thank you so much for coming to our state. And I once again take this opportunity of welcoming you to the state of Meghalaya. Thank you very much, sir. Kublai Shibun, Mathela, and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for the comprehensive picture on the objectives and purpose of this gathering. May I now have the privilege of inviting the Honorable Governor of Meghalaya, Shri C.H. Vijay Shankarji, to share his invaluable thoughts with this distinguished assembly.
His Excellency, Honorable Vice President of India, Sri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Sri Karnod K. Sangma ji, Minister of Labour and Employment Skill Development, Majil Lingdo ji, Mr. Chief Secretary of Meghalaya, all respected ministers who are present here, and all the officers belongs to different departments who are present here, and rest of the young people who had come here, ladies and gentlemen. I am delighted to welcome the Honorable Vice President of India to our state of Meghalaya, which is also known as Abode of Clouds. Meghalaya is a land of opportunities with unique challenges. Some of our strengths are a good climatic condition, conducive to agri, horticulture and ecotourism development. With 74% of the population is under the age of 35. I have to mention one more important thing here. 34% of the population in Meghalaya, they are below 19, age of 19. 74% of the population under 35 years of age. The state has immense potential to contribute to the human resources requirement of the nation. It gives me a profound sense of honor today to address the gathering in the presence of Honorable Vice President of India. The occasion will leave an permanent mark in the history of the state, and we are truly blessed to have you here, sir. With the laying foundation stone for the setting of Meghalaya Skills and Innovation Hub, the state will be able to create an institution which will help in generating the much needed employment opportunities and industry ready workforce for the state. The institution will further the implementation of the Prime program, the objective of which is for promoting entrepreneurship and supporting local business in the state. The Meghalaya Skills and Innovation Hub will be constructed on 6.54 acres of land at New Shillong Township at an estimated cost of rupees 80 crores. The further strengthen the prime program of Government of Meghalaya as tied up with IIM Shillong as a knowledge of partner. The objective of the partnership is to provide hand-holding support to the entrepreneurship development to the college students through the same business catalyst student B-Plan Challenge program. Today, Meghalaya government is signing MOU with UNDP in upgrading of skill of our youth and enhance their employability. Meghalaya is becoming a hub of young entrepreneurs, and with the setting up of Shillong IT Park and newly coming up Tura IT Park. State's unique potential in IT sector will give immense support to BPO and IT sector in the state, and more number of youth will be able to get employment locally, which will be a forward step to the state towards vocal and local slogan of our visionary Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi ji. Sir, few of the things, one or two more issues I have to bring it to your notice. In case of Meghalaya, sir, it is hub of tourism. It is not only hub of tourism, it is hub of Ayurveda. And in case of, I am from Karnataka, as you know, in our area also we used to grow turmeric. But whereas in case of our area, the curcumin ratio is only 3.7. But whereas in case of Meghalaya, it is 8.7. It is highest in the country, I tell you. In our area also, we used to grow pepper, but only black pepper we used to grow there. But here, I think probably this is the only area we are able to find white pepper. We are going to get white pepper here also. So in case of tourism, in case of Ayurveda, many more opportunities are there. In that way also, seriously we have to think about it. On behalf of the people of Meghalaya, I once again welcome you on the maiden visit to the state and wish you a pleasant, enjoyable stay. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for all the way coming to Meghalaya, and really it's a remarkable day for us. Thank you, sir, once again. Thanks to all of you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for lending your eminence significance to this program. We now have the special honor of inviting the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, to virtually unveil the plaque of the foundation stone for the Meghalaya Skill and Innovation Hub and the virtual launch of the much anticipated CM Business Catalyst Student B Plan Challenge program. Thank you, sir, for doing us the honors. We will now have a back-to-back audio-visual presentation of the videos highlighting the mentioned programs.
Meghalaya, a land of stunning landscapes, is now on the brink of a transformative journey. The government of Meghalaya is committed to empowering its youths, the future of our state, by creating avenues for skill development, innovation, and entrepreneurship. The talented and ambitious youths face challenges such as unemployment, skill gaps, and limited opportunities. Recognizing this, the government of Meghalaya has launched a robust skilling and entrepreneurship support system. And at the heart of this vision is the Meghalaya Skills and Innovation Hub, or MSIH. Nestled in the tranquil hills of New Shillong, MSIH will stretch across 6.54 acres of innovation with a state-of-the-art 12,000 square meter space designed to spark creativity and fuel growth. Built on 4 core pillars: innovation, skill development, entrepreneurship support, and collaboration, MSIH will offer cutting-edge programs. With spaces dedicated to nurturing new ideas, incubating startups, and fostering industry partnerships, MSIH will empower the next generation of entrepreneurs to bring their dreams to life. MSIH, where innovation meets opportunity, where communities rise, and where sustainable development leads the way. Welcome to the future of Meghalaya.
Nestled in the embrace of the northeastern mountains, Meghalaya unfolds like a canvas painted by nature. Here, balanced weather, abundant resources, and a spirited youth come together, creating a serene backdrop for the blossoming of entrepreneurial dreams. With this in mind, our Honorable Chief Minister has embarked on a quest to cultivate the seeds of entrepreneurship. Together with IIM Shillong and Prime, we present to you the CM Business Catalyst. Student B Plan Competition, a unique case competition designed for college students which aims to combine creativity and business acumen. Spanning across 6 tracks, this competition covers all the major industries in Meghalaya and invites students to devise unique sustainable business that will help uplift the industrial scene in the state. The students will be guided every step of the way by IIM students and faculty, industry experts and successful business owners, ensuring a holistic learning experience with the thrill of a challenge. on the beautiful journey of inspiration and innovation. Together, let's nurture the dreams of our youth and shape a brighter future for Meghalaya.
Thank you. It is an honor to have the eminent presence of the Honorable Vice President of India in the august presence of the other dignitaries to bear witness to the exchange of signed MOU between the Government of Meghalaya, represented by Shri Cyril V.D. Dingdor IAS, Secretary, Planning, Investment, Promotion and Sustainable Development Department, and the United Nations Development Programme, represented by Mr. John Borgoyari, the Regional Head, Northeast Region, UNDP India, who I now invite to the floor of the House. Let us applaud this eventful moment. May I now invite the Honorable Vice President of India, Shri Jagdeep Dhankhar ji, to kindly address the gathering.
Very good afternoon to all of you. After landing in Meghalaya, my spirits are high. I am having heavenly feeling. You all are blessed to be living here. Honorable Governor of Meghalaya, Shri C.H. Vijayashankarji, a man of great experience, exposure, and proficient in administration. His presence would mean a lot to the state of Meghalaya. Sri Conrad K. Sangma, Honorable Chief Minister of Meghalaya, looks younger, but he still feels he is in the 15% category. He wants to win the 85% category. I have to look at my category. You are lucky. But let me assure you all, and the Honorable Governor pointed out, the demographic composition of the state is very soothing, wholesome, and is a perfect recipe for success. The teenage youth, the mid-level youth, the mature youth, yeah, and the 15% category. 15% category is also good cholesterol required. Chief Minister, you with passion laid out fully the programs. I was very attentive. I am mightily impressed. These will have far-reaching consequences for the better. They will generate an ecosystem where everyone will have an opportunity to exploit talent and potential, realize dreams and aspirations. It's a remarkable achievement that will be game changer. What I saw here, and much of it is already in progress, I can visualize the days of this state are for the better and role model for other similar states. My congratulations to you and your team for being very thoughtful, futuristic, and taking into consideration our contemporaneous needs and requirements. Congratulations. Dr. Ampreen Lingdo, Honorable Minister, handling several portfolios. I had the good fortune to interact with her during lunch. Enormously talented. Her address was very impressive, insightful, and indicates her sharp grip on the job she is assigned to. My congratulations to you. We have amongst us two honorable ministers, Shri A.L. Hick, Minister for Animal Husbandry and Veterinary, and Shri Rakam Sangma, Minister for Education. Your presence means a lot, sir. Shri D.P. Walang, Chief Secretary, Government of Meghalaya. He laid the foundation by prefacing it very well. And when a bureaucrat does it, it has a message for one and all. We have also the presence of Professor D.P. Goyal here, Director IIM, Shillong. I must in particular express my deep sense of satisfaction and elation. It was a delightful moment for the entire country when we had Madam Draupadi Murmu as our president, the first tribal woman to occupy such high office. I must share my joy that we have amongst us a bureaucrat, Ida Ashisha, Nang Rang, the first woman DGP of Meghalaya and the first tribal lady from Meghalaya to be DGP. These twin credentials define changing profile of India's growth trajectory. As Chairman Rajya Sabha, I was in the chair when reservation was made for 1/3 women to be in Lok Sabha and state legislatures. Distinguished bureaucrats, and most importantly, boys and girls, at the outset, let me extend an invitation to two categories. I will request the Honorable Chief Minister that in batches I would invite students to be my guests at Indian Parliament, new building of Parliament. This is an ongoing exercise and I get energized, enthused, motivated, inspired when I interact with them in Rajya Sabha Secretariat. I can assure you, you will have a lifetime experience to see the new building of Parliament. In the face of COVID, the building came into being in less than 30 months with all infrastructure, depicting our civilizational depth of 5,000 years. And I am sure the batches will start coming from November. I would depute an officer to coordinate with the Office of Chief Secretary to make things smooth. I also take the opportunity And that I have done with some other states in the Northeast, to invite their legislators to be my guests. And I'm sure here also, the Honorable Chief Minister, Leader of the House, and keeping in mind that his father was a very illustrious Speaker of Lok Sabha, he himself has been in that theatre. So has been the Honorable Governor. A visit by legislators to Indian Parliament will make all the difference. It will add value to their work. The subject of skilling is indeed of contemporaneous relevance. And in that context, it was my delightful moment to be associated with two significant programs and presence for the third one. Laying foundation stone for Meghalaya Skill and Innovation Hub is not a small step. It will bring about big change. And I'm sure it will come into being functionally quite soon. Unfolding of the infrastructure reveals that its size is going to be gigantic, will attract attention beyond the state. But human resource involvement would also give cutting edge. I would particularly request the Honorable Minister for Skilling, Government of India, Shri Jain Chaudhary, to have deliberations with the Honorable Chief Minister and the team. He is a dynamic minister with independent charge and has already revealed his mind by way of two very important articles. So the kind of passion I saw in the Chief Minister, the mission mode which he reflected, the execution for which he is known, I am sure this is going to be a real boon to the youth, because these are the times where skilling is no longer a quality, it is our need, it is our daily need. It was equally delightful to launch CM Business Catalyst, a Student B-Plan Challenge. That was amazing. I was a student of physics, not of chemistry. But I learned over the years that catalyst is something very important. You have to catalyze the change, you have to bring about the change you believe in. Someone has to take that step. And that step was taken by visionary Prime Minister Narendra Modi 10 years back. No one is more informed than I am about the situation of the country in 1989 when I was a member of Parliament and a minister. How shaky we were on economy, how fragile was our foreign exchange balance, and what was the mood of the nation. Prime Minister thoughtfully, by visionary steps, has uplifted mood of the nation to one of hope and possibility. An ecosystem is in place now where every young boy and girl can look for a larger basket of opportunities, much beyond just getting into government service. And I am therefore particularly enamored that innovation, which is our obvious forte, and skilling, for which we have to be global source center. Now the program has taken a structured method, but even without it, our health workers have contributed so massively outside the country, particularly our girls. You have earned laurels for the entire country. When I went to the Middle East and when I got accolades, that what has come in several countries of Middle East, that infrastructure, they stand out in the world for that. The underlying bedrock of human resource is Indian genius. Indian skilled human resource. When Prime Minister Modi could get the entire world on the same page, with United Nations declaring the shortest time with largest support of nations, International Yoga Day, the Prime Minister made a statement that we will have yoga instructors in every part of the globe. Yoga has become science. Yoga has become industry. Yoga has been associated with fitness. And yoga has been associated with our civilizational depth. Because the greatest knowledge platform for health, Honorable Minister is aware of it. Our Vedas, Atharvaveda, you'll find it. So boys and girls, this day indeed is a unique day. And this makes my maiden visit to the state of Meghalaya very, very special. It shall ever be etched in my memory. Honorable Chief Minister has been very kind. He has already extended invitation for a second visit. I remember when, as a president of the bar, I invited one of the persons, "Are you free for dinner today?" I was president of the bar. And the great lawyer, he is no more, Ram Jethmalani, he said, "Think for a second time, Mr. Dhankhar." I was young and you were a towering giant. I had the good fortune to be a member of Parliament alongside him. He said, "I am in the habit of accepting good invitations for dinner. You can think again." I said, "Please come." I'm sure you must have thought over it. I'll make it. Hopefully I'll make it this year. Boys and girls. But they say in the United States, there is nothing like free lunch. So I accept the invitation with two caveats. I will entertain at least one group of students, boys and girls, and one group of legislators before I visit the state of Meghalaya. And this should happen in 2024. Skill development has to be understood. It is not something we are discovering or innovating. We would need a plumber, we would need an electrician, we would need a driver, we will need a carpenter, we will need someone who can deal with our computer. We will need them. They are already there. Skill means it gets the best out of you. Skill is optimal exploitation of the talent of a person in that specified field. And that gives the human resource a qualitative cutting edge. Focus on this aspect by the Prime Minister has been labored on, has consistently reflected on this. And a big change has come. One, there is a dedicated ministry. Two, there is an allocation of 60,000 crores over a period of 5 years, where 5 lakh youth will be given such kind of intention. Now, when we think of it, we have to get it closer to the requirement. Villages and semi-urban towns must be hub of skill centers of a kind. You can have them graded. For some, you need a high level of urbanization because of human resource requirement. But this will be a great game changer. And this is still for the state of Meghalaya can bring about wonders, incremental growth in your trajectory, a big economic upsurge related to tourism, for instance. Nature has bountifully gifted you. So soothing. This hall is air conditioned by nature. Just imagine. Elsewhere we have tough time. So tourism by itself is sustaining the economy of several countries. You have to exploit it fully by having very talented, skilled people in the shape of human resource. Every tourist carries memorable moments of professionalism, excellence, because rest of things nature has given you. The engine of your economy can be driven singularly and on all cylinders by tourism. I was happy to note when I was interacting with the Honorable Chief Minister that he has a plan. The plan is in execution. But these days, while I advise every young boy and girl to be patient, I want 15% category to which the Chief Minister belongs to be impatient. To be functional 24/7. Because if we shape their future, if we shape their career, if we keep them away from stress and tension, if we keep them away from fear of failure, we will be contributing hugely to the growth of the nation. And therefore, this has to be done. Skilling by itself is capacity building. I have seen for myself. We don't take the first step. We fear it. We fear it thinking it is difficult. Let me tell you, there is no step which our youth cannot take. All are equal. You must be guided by your attitude and aptitude. But therein, if you get an idea in your mind, please don't make your mind as a parking place. Your mind is meant to be a crucible of innovation. Try it. Don't fear failure. Because failures are just not there. There are people who will always say, glass is half empty. Don't listen to them. Listen to those who say glass is half full. Chandrayaan 2, I witnessed the governor state of West Bengal. After midnight around 2 a.m., Chandrayaan 2 was very close to the lunar surface, but did not reach. Some took it as failure. Chandrayaan 3 has demonstrated the success of Chandrayaan 3, giving Bharat the status of being the only country in the world to have landed its spacecraft at that part of moon. It was majorly because of Chandrayaan 2. Skilling is fine. Growth of economy is fine. But there has to be another spirit. And the spirit of nationalism. Northeast is very important part of the country. Culturally, ethnically, historically, and economically. In 90s, a great step was taken. Look east. But Prime Minister Modi gave it a cutting edge. He frog leaped into larger space by indicating look east, act east. And that act east has resulted in communication getting exponential, connectivity being there, interaction taking place, airports number being doubled, and most of it is in pipeline also. It's a great place but challenging in several ways also when it comes to infrastructure development. But then one thing is for sure. Northeast is on the radar of the nation's development. Northeast is a significant contributor to India's unity, economic progress, cultural ascents. And it is because of this policy of the present government that when I attended ASEAN for the first time as Vice President, there was a keen interest in several countries of that region. I was fructifying. When I talked about the impact we are having, I can tell you, things are right in right frame, in right groove. But some of us, out of ignorance, out of being ill-informed, do not appreciate what a nation is. A nation is not divisible as to who has how many roads, how many dams, how many airports. We are one whole. This is our identity. It's an identity that has survived in spite of the nation having been assaulted from outside on a number of occasions in the last several hundred years. Therefore, boys and girls, the mantle is on you. The onus is on you. Be informed. Thanks to technological advancement, thanks to disruptive technologies, everyone now has a right of expression. An expression which earlier was captive of newspapers, TV channels, expression otherwise could not find way in public domain. Suddenly we find we can ourselves be epicenter of expression. But can we afford to be loose cannons, ignoring our basic commitment to our nation? Can we allow on public platforms free flow of information that has no factual foundation? Let me come to the state of the nation today. The entire world is in admiration of Bharat. Its economy, its prosperity, its innovation, its human resource, its creativity. They can't believe that a nation of 1.4 billion people has internet connectivity virtually in every village, electricity in every house. The day is not far when every house will have tap water. These are big things. But these big ticket accomplishments are a ground reality also. And therefore, boys and girls, you are much luckier than us. You are really lucky to be living in a land that is known as Bharat. Which other country can rival in our cultural wealth? No other country. Which country can claim to be repository of knowledge, wisdom as our Bharat? I therefore beseech our young friends that when we are destined to be a developed nation at 2047, you are most vital contributors. You are most significant stakeholders. You are drivers of that engine. And I have no doubt this engine will not fail. Am I right? Am I right? This engine will not fail. Let me have a loud voice. This engine will not fail. आवाज कम है, हाँ, स्माइल काफी है. इसको कहते हैं कनेक्टिविटी. पूरी दुनिया में देखो, look around. If there is heaven, it is in India. If there is heavenly spirit, it is in Meghalaya. जब ऐसे हालात हैं, boys and girls, I am leaving this place with full confidence, with certainty that Bharat that is on the rise at the moment, the rise is unstoppable. This rise no one can impede. I am optimistic. I am optimistic because I see your potential. I can read your intent. I know you will exploit all your energies to make this nation great, make yourself a worthy citizens, and make your families and teachers ever proud. I am indeed privileged to be part of this unique program. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. Having come to the conclusion of the program, I request one and all to kindly rise for the national anthem.